Hello and welcome. I'm Alison from Bag Ladybird Learn to Sew, and today I'm going to be showing you how to overlock things in the round. So when you've got to do one continuous row of overlocking where your ends overlap, so whether you're doing that around the hem of a dress or on a sleeve cuff, or even if you're doing a neckband or waistband. So I will show you how. Okay, so let's talk about overlocking continuous loops. So I've got here what we can imagine is the hem on a little girl's dress, or a waistband, or a neckline, or anything that you would sew in the round. So we're imagining this is a hem, so we're going to fold over this to the wrong side and then sew it, but we're going to overlock it first to stop it from fraying. So here goes. Okay, so to get started, you want to lift your presser foot. You want your needles in the top position, and you just want to move the threads just above the eye of the needle. Just move them to the side just slightly. That just allows you enough space to get your fabric under the needles without folding the edge of the fabric in. So we're placing this lined up with the cutting edge, so lined up with the knife, which is here. So we're not wanting to cut anything off when we're sewing this, we're just neatening the edge. Okay. So we just start off sewing going around the whole of the loop. The whole of the circle, the whole of the hem, whatever you're working on. Okay, so we're now coming around to meet the original row of stitching. So we want to cut off the chain, the thread chain, but what we don't want to do is cut the tops of these stitches off with the knife. So we're going to come along and just allow the knife to cut that off. Then I'm going to put the needles down into the fabric. I'm just moving the fabric here with my finger just away from the knife. So the needles are down, holding the fabric in position, and I'm switching the power off, opening up the side of the machine and the front, and just going to move the knife out of the way. So if you can do that, you can move your knife out of the way. If you can't move your knife out of the way, you need to be really careful that you don't cut the tops of your stitches off here when you're sewing. Otherwise what happens is you get the little edges of the stitching pointing out and sticking into your fabric. So now we've done that, and we need to switch the power back on. And we're coming to join up with the stitches. So if you can see in this box, what we are aiming for is to bring our needle threads down on top of the other needle threads. We just want 2 or 3 stitches on top. Then we stop with our needle in the down position, lift the presser foot lever, move your fabric out at a right angle, put your presser foot back down, and then you can continue and chain off. What we have here is a nice continuous line of stitching, and all you need to do now is tie off your threads.
If you've enjoyed this video and want more great Learn to Sew content to help make you a better dressmaker, you can join me over at the Learn to Sew membership club. The link's in the description box below. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel for more great Learn to Sew videos that will help make you a better dressmaker.